Making rock and roll is one thing, but you know, having a baby in the studio is the other thing. How was that? Kind of like
yes,
it was fun because you know I had to do something different than playing guitar. I have to go out, rock the baby. It was good for my muscles to rock him, and yeah, so it was different. Let's put it like that.
From a musician's point of view, has in the lead vocals, was there a different tone, or did you hear any different?
She calls it the mommy voice, yeah. But I talked about it some weeks ago with her, and then she said because you have a kid, you have an extra sort of emotion, because now you have a kid to worry for and to care for, and apparently that's different. If you sing with the kid in mind, you have an extra dimension or extra emotion now, and I think it made her whole voice more mature in a way. I don't know how you.
Yeah, she stated herself like that too. Yeah, that it got more mature, more deep, and yeah, it's more natural. So I don't know how to describe it. I'm not a mother myself.
Yet. So it's for all the punk rock singer girls out there. Go get a baby, and that'll help improve your voice. Yeah. Yeah. But no diapers on this tour, right?
No. Well, not for the kid. Maybe for someone else.
For you
but
hope not.
We're not so old yet.
No diapers. Thank God. I'm not sure if I would still like my job that much.
Yeah, the diapers are not that bad, but the smell, I've heard.
Oh yeah.
Worse.
How do you find always the balance between orchestra and metal? I mean, is that a constant fight, or would you say, nah, that's a rock song and we bring in an orchestra?
No, it is more or less a fight, but not a fight in a negative way. It's like sometimes the guitars have the priority, and sometimes the orchestra has the priority, and it's a natural evolvement. When we're mixing an album, then you find out what works best. But usually when we write songs, we have already an idea of what's gonna work best for sound-wise. But it's always good when there comes a mixer as a fresh, open-minded view, and he sometimes still knows how to surprise us, and that's also why I think it's always good to have an external mixer and not somebody from the band itself mixing an album.
Yeah. Well, yeah, how difficult is it scheduling the whole thing in the studio? I mean, it's like you have, I don't know, tons of people like, yeah, hey Fred, you're on Friday at 10 or something.
Yeah. It's, well, the credits go to Joost, our producer, who managed the whole thing really tight. But it is a huge process of recording the album, and so we started as a small, like only the band to get like the basics, the metal band really right, and then we went on from there to do the vocals, add them, and from there on we built the whole thing, also with the recordings themselves. So it could be like I would be recording guitars, and in the meantime Rob would be recording bass, and then the week after that there's choirs and some orchestration. And in the meantime, you know, we're also working on other like sample stuff, so everything would connect in the end, but there's a lot of stuff simultaneously, and it's huge, you know. You never really know when all the pieces will fall together, but well, you kind of know because you have deadlines, but still it's like a big question if it will fall into place.
So you do spend a lot of time then there sitting, just watching, listening?
Sure, yeah, and it's like that's I think the most difficult part is like which parts will you use, which parts will, because you can write the songs, but then there's tons of things we can do, because there is a whole orchestra there waiting for, you know, you can do whatever you want. You can use violins, but you can also use trumpets or both, and then you can add choirs or grunts or clean vocals, whatnot. There's so much stuff you can do and options to choose from, and that's it's not always easy.
In a way, do you feel privileged as a rock band because you have that choice?
Of course, yes, because we can do whatever we want.
Yeah.
We have also no limitations, and there's also not a fan base, because some styles of metal, the fan base expecting certain things and only a certain style. But we can basically do whatever we want. Of course, some things fans like more than other things, but we do whatever feels good, and we have so many tools, and it's I think great, because we can do whatever we want.
Well, but speaking of great things, Pink Pop, how was that? That was in Landgraaf, right?
That was really great.
Yeah.
It was really huge show. We played right before Rolling Stones, so when we stopped, Rolling Stones went on, and yeah, I think that was a big step for us in our career. We played there before, but this time on a really good spot, and we got a lot of airplay on radio and TV. And yeah, everything what we could wish for happened there. So we had a big show, a lot of lights, production. So everything what we worked for all these years came together.
I think it's like the whole season now is a good representation of how we're, like the album got received really well, and I think you already see that with festivals like that, and so it's great to seems stuff is happening, you know, and that's cool to see.
And of course, you saw the Rolling Stones play. I mean, they're still alive, you know. They're now 120 or something.
Something like that, yeah.
We're older,
at least.
Does that scare you a bit?
Talking about diapers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that scare you a bit? Man, come on. That's us, and I don't know.
It scares us that we think maybe we have to do that as well when we're 80.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I want that.
Yeah, speaking of great shows, the 10th anniversary, I mean, that was like 100 people on stage or something?
Well, that was
about
yeah, and then the band, and you know, around 100, yeah.
Gee, shit. But how long was the planning before that show?
1.5 years until from the first idea until the final production.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, because you broadcasted it live, right? That was on some stream.
Yeah.
Man.
Because the place was sold out, and also for people, because it's a special show, and we wanted all the fans to kind of join for this. This is a stupid bus. Anyway, you know, just take it down.
Yeah, whatever.
let some fresh air in.
Whatever.
So
now it's a bit chilly here.
Yeah, but it was great to also share that with the people, like in Brazil or Colombia. They could also buy the stream ticket and see it live. So because we got lots of, not really complaints, but people telling like we can't make it to Holland and we would like to be there because it's a special thing with orchestra and choir, and so in that way we could kind of connect with these people. And
well, I'm sure it's something. You know, you did a DVD. You know, it's something you can show people. Like, hey, man, that would be nice for Madison Square Garden or something.
Yeah,
it's also a thing that we can watch again 10 years from now, and that's really good to have it.
Oh yeah.
Because now it's still, of course, I watch it many times. We also had to check it many times. But so now I'm a bit tired of watching it after 100 times. But in about 10 years, I'm really happy that we have this and we can watch what we did 10 years ago and really enjoy it.
All right, we're sweating our butts off here.
Really? Are you?
Yeah. All right. One quick more thing. The dual slit experiment.
Yeah.
Who's into that?
I am.
Come on, explain it to us. I mean, there are a lot of Austrians involved in that. You know that? At CERN in Switzerland.
Yeah, but you said Austrians. But yeah, the dual slit experiment, the famous experiment in the quantum physics, and there it was proven that you cannot observe something in the, like little particles without influencing them. So you can never know how the behavior of these little particles is, or what the status of them, what they are, when you're not watching. Exactly. So you cannot know it. It's the secret. You cannot crack that code that the universe is made of. So we are a bit trapped in this universe, and as we are made out of all these little particles, you can wonder what we see around us is that just an illusion? Is it just this because we see it this way, so we influence it? And I think yes, that this whole universe is built on this principle, and that we are dreaming the same dream.
Hey guys, this is Isaac from EPICA.
And Mark from EPICA as well.
And you're watching MULATSCHAG.
The only TV you need.
Wow. Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot. It's like floating in the hand.
It was my first interview in a song.
Yeah, great.